Hello, everybody. I feel like one of those guys outside the car wash. What's going on, everyone? I'm Ali Burns from Picks and Parlays. Welcome to my show, Total Chaos. It's a little show where I take two expert handicappers and pit them head to head. I'm giving them 5 baseball games that are going down this Thursday, August the 11th, and they're going to tell me if they go over or under the total. Before we get started, I need everyone to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And also, don't forget to check out our official sponsor, BetMGM. Up to $1,000 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts that sign up with BetMGM. Just download the app onto your phone and type in the promo code MORNING. Or if you're on your desktop, you can just check out the description of this video and click on the link. It'll take you right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. My 2 contestants today, Sean Higgs. I believe you were 3-2 last week. Tim was 2-3, and that's how that went down. So your record now is 66, 62, and 2. What's up, boo? How you feeling?
All right. You know I like my totals. You do okay on them, so
yeah.
Hopefully we have another. I know 3-2 is not sexy. People don't like it, but 100 games,
money.
3-2 is 60%. Like I think people don't. They frown on that, like, oh, it's only a little bit. That's 60% over a course of long term. I don't. I'd be more than happy with 60%.
You know what's super sexy? Cashing tickets. That's what I think is sexy.
Seriously.
But I'm a weird chick, so, you know.
Who doesn't like money?
Tim Earle, you were 2-3. You're 33, 35, and 3. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Hopefully we get the Field of Dreams game tomorrow, which should be a lot of fun, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But definitely an interesting slate tomorrow.
Yes, we got some stuff going on. It's a busy day tomorrow. All right, so let's get this party started. I'm assuming everybody hit like and subscribed and rang that bell for notifications. Yeah?
Yep.
I did it. We're good.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start it off in Texas. Rangers and the Astros, the number's 8. Higgs, you're the champ, so you're going first. What's your play?
I am going under the 8 in Houston. Now, and this is, okay, Ragans, we got a slight little look at for him. But Astros on the season, 68-40 the under this team. That's because the offense, we've seen bits and pieces of them exploding, but more or less, the pitching has been dominant. Best bullpen in baseball. Framber, shockingly, as good as he's been, you look at his overall numbers. At home, he's given up a few runs. He's got a 4 ERA. I'm not concerned. 2 starts versus Texas, 13 innings, 10 hits, 11 Ks, 2 runs. So, you know what? I'm looking at 6+ innings here, maybe a run. That'll keep us under that total. And again, the series, 10 of the last 12 to the under, 6 of the last 7 coming into this Wednesday game. Who knows what happens with the Glenn Otto steal. Texas stole Glenn Otto for Joey Gallo. We'll see what happens there. But, 6 of the last 7 here in Houston in the series under, on top of that, 10 of the 12 overall. So under the total we go at the Astrodome. Really
all right. Him in the Astrodome. I grew up going to that Astrodome.
I've yet to go. I got to drive by and go see it.
Well, you got to wait for like the livestock show and rodeo to come, or some good card collecting show now if you want to go to the Astrodome. It's kind of sad. They ripped down Astro World too.
I'm going to go hang out in the parking lot and take a picture in front of it. Can I do that?
I mean, that works. Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, you could Photoshop that technically. Just save yourself the gas, you know.
Heck does that? That's ridiculous.
Tim, what are you thinking? Over or under the total?
Well, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go over. You get Cole Ragans. I know we saw him once. He went no runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 5 innings. Normally the first start's normally a pretty good one for them. I think that was his major league debut. And then normally the second start, the third start, they start to hit around a lot, especially when you get the Astros, who they're definitely a team that can hit. We've seen it previously, and they can push a under into an over really, really quickly. On the opposite side, you get Framber Valdez, who is a lot better on the road than he is at home. As Higgs mentioned, a 4 ERA at home compared to a 2.21 on the road. If this was in Texas, it's an under. Framber Valdez, I feel like, is good for a 3 spot tomorrow. And I think Houston gets to score a little bit. So I'm going to go over the total with that one.
Just to be a total dick about this, Houston is also in Texas. Just saying. You said if it was in Texas, then it is. Okay, it is in Texas.
That's correct. It's just different ballpark.
I knew where you were going with it, but I had to take a jab.
You got to clarify yourself.
I mean, at least it's not Lenny asking like, how big is the city of Australia? So there's that,
Yeah, there you go.
Cardinals, Rockies, it's a 12. Hudson Marquez. What do you got for me, Tim?
I hate Coors Field games. I'm gonna go over in this one. I know it's a 12. That's a really, really high total. Dakota Hudson's not good, and Herman Marquez, which everybody forgets that he was the All-Star for Colorado last year, has not been good either. We've seen some offense with St. Louis. Obviously, we saw offense last night with Colorado, especially in Colorado. I will be honest, I'm probably not going to even come close to betting this, but I'll probably go with the over in this game.
All right, Higgs, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, like this is like initially this early, you see an early line at like 10.5, and then you're like, wow, it's a 12, which makes more sense. Because 10.5, I'm like, let's jump on that under, baby. You're going to get 10 for one team. And 12 is just and I'm torn on it. Like Tim said, I really can't bet this. I'm going to go over the total here. Marquise bad, 6 ERA at home, the 304 batting average against is all you need to know. That guys are going to be putting the ball in play. It doesn't make a difference who it is. You're going to get a hit plus an inning. You got a chance to score some runs. So as much as I like Dakota Hudson, he's been bad the last 7. It's he's catching up. The innings are catching up. The old dog days of summer. He's earning his stripes, as they say. These young guys kind of stretching out. Has not been good. He's got, like I said, the 6 ERA down the road. Forget it. Over the 12 with Tim, we go.
All right, well, keep me rolling along. We got Pirates Diamondbacks at an 8 with Brubaker and Kelly on the mound.
Under Kelly, my guy. Him and Zach Gallen, they're my 2 favorite Diamondback pitchers. They're only ones you surely love out there. And Kelly, a great July of a 1.30 ERA. August here, right out of the gate, 7 innings, 2 runs. Give me the under. I mean, he's been absolutely dealing. It's the Pirate offense, nothing special there. Even Arizona offense against Brubaker, who he is what he is. I don't know. With the Pirates, he could be good, but the team's been so bad for so long. He's. I'm give me the under again. This is all Merrill Kelly and lack of offense on both squads. I don't think 8 gets there.
All right, Tim, do you think 8 gets there?
No. I think if this game was played over about 3 weeks, it might be able to get there. But it takes a while for Pittsburgh to score. They're the 3rd worst offense in baseball. They score 3.60 runs a game against Merrill Kelly, who's been phenomenal. JT Brubaker is probably the only scary factor in this one, but I don't see Arizona scoring 8 by themselves. So, no, this one's an under total for me.
All right, Orioles, Red Sox, 9 and a hook. We got Voth and Winckowski. Timmy, what you got?
Now, this one's a weird game because these 2 teams are going to play one game against each other, and then Boston goes to play the Yankees, and Baltimore goes and faces another team. I don't remember who they face off the top of my head next day. But this is a 1-game series between the 2 of them. Austin Voth and Josh Winckowski. So a bullpen game essentially on both sides. I'm going to go with the over just because I see runs being scored, especially in Fenway. But this is going to be a really tricky game for a total in this one.
Okay, Higgs, what do you got on it?
Yep, I'm going over the total myself here. Again, weird spot. Orioles have a trip to Tampa Bay on deck. And again, it's just these guys played the end of May. 10, 14, 6, 8, 20 runs scored. The 6 and 8 were in a doubleheader. The totals of those games, 10, 9, 9.5, 10, and 10. So it went under in a doubleheader, which you kind of expect. It's like a weird, tricky kind of thing. The other games, 20, 14, and 10 runs. Let's go over the total. I mean, Red Sox, last place, bad team. You're expecting badness all over the place. Errors, bad pitching. And the Orioles find ways to win. Late homers, whatever they do. You got to love the gritty O's. Let's go. Over.
They're my team of the year. They're my team of the whole year. Last year, it was Mariners first 5. This year, it's just the Orioles.
Yep.
Orioles run line, Orioles first. Anyway, I take them. Anyway, team total over, full game over.
They're the most profitable team in baseball.
Yeah, that's just it.
I know. I'm supposed to go first.
They're a team I've liked. Y'all remember I talked about them a lot last year because they're a team you can get plus runs at plus money a lot. So they're a team I've bet on throughout the years. But this year was really the golden goose.
They are 72 and 38 on the run line. 72 and 38, and you're making a fortune because when they're favored on a run line, you're probably getting 150 on them. And like you said, as a dog, they're probably 105. Nothing crazy. It's not like you're laying, it's not like some teams you get a run and a half and it's like minus 190. Not the case, especially on top of that, they're winning outright these games. 67 win team with 58 wins already.
Yeah,
I know I'm supposed to go first here, but Tim's excited about this game. So
so this
both are excited.
Field of Dreams game. We're doing our next Field of Dreams game is happening. Cubs are, I should put versus the Reds because that's really what's happening is a versus here.
Yes.
The total is a 9. I'm just going to get on my soapbox right now and say that in no universe in the galaxy, no galaxy in the universe, should there be a Field of Dreams game in which the White Sox are not participating in. Period. Freaking period. I don't care for the next 30 years, 29 years, 28, because the Yankees are checked off. We go through every team in Major League Baseball playing against the White Sox on that field. But if there's a game on that field, the White Sox need to be involved in it. How else are we going to channel Shoeless Joe? And God dang, now Ray Liotta's dead. He could actually show up and walk through the cornfield. Just saying. Okay, Tim, over or under? It's got to be an over.
Yeah, it is. I remember we did our free pick video earlier on it, and it was a 7.5.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It's a 9 now. And yeah, I expect it. You get Drew Smyly and Nick Lodolo. I expect fireworks in the cornfields. We saw what happened last year. Granted, it was the White Sox and the Yankees offenses. These are not the same offenses, but no, this is kind of these two teams' World Series for this year because they both suck. This is their biggest game of the year, and I'm expecting a lot of runs in this game. So I'll go over. I would go over 10.5 if they give me that number.
All right, what do you think, Higgs?
I'm going over, and forget about it's being played in the cornfield. I could care about that. Field of Dreams is. I've never seen it. It's not nowhere near a top baseball movie.
Higgs thinks it goes over. All right, so let's do a recap is what we're going to do here. I like everything that I thought that I knew about you. I don't know. He told me this, viewers. He told me this right before we go live. He's like, I've never seen Field of Dreams. Like, the frick have you done with the last 78 years of your life?
It didn't, it didn't really kind of grab me. I don't, listen, Bull Durham, great movie. Long Gone, classic. Major League, the original Major League, not the sequel, great. Moneyball, good baseball movie. I can't do Field of Dreams. I don't know. Long Gone's a nice
because
little
you don't have a soul, and your heart is as black as the socks they were wearing.
Yes, absolutely. So as much as they're playing as much as they're playing in a cornfield, 10, 11, 25, 11, 22 runs scored the last time they played this year. So over. I mean, Lodolo's actually pitched pretty decent, but that being said, got to go over the total here.
All right.
I like Lodolo, so
I like his name because I like to sing solo dolo. So anytime I can do that, I'm happy. Day and night. Okay, so everybody like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I'm going to do a recap for everybody, but not before I remind you about the BetMGM risk-free first bet up to $1,000 for all new accounts. Use that promo code MORNING when you download the app onto your phone, or just check out the description of the video and click on the link. Mr. Sean Higgs, how's it been going over at picksandparlays.net? That's where we keep all the premium plays for our cappers. What do you got going on for the viewers?
Oh, a lot of baseball. We're baseballing it up, but we do have some NFL going on. I got a best bet going tomorrow night. You don't want to miss out on that. Yeah, so that's that. And Midday Money Show, plenty of free picks there. Me. Tim's there with me. He handles the back end of things and jumps in for WNBA and MMA and Met Talk and other things as well. But plenty of free picks. We got some free NFL up in there as well. So come check out Midday Money.
Yes.
It's a midday. Figure it out yourself, depending on your time zone. So
or just read this thing that I prepared for you at the bottom, so it was clearly labeled and you would know what to do later.
Yes.
I got your back. Follow him at Mr. Sean Higgs. Timothy Earle. How have things been going with you? It's good to see you out in Vegas. Tim came out and stayed with me in Vegas for a weekend with his brother Nick. It was a great time. I'm glad you guys made it back safe. What's going on over at picksandparlays.net?
Oh, we had although it was a fun time in Vegas, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday streak on the site was not particularly good. But hopefully we get right back on it. We'll be able to sit down, focus, and we got preseason football starting tomorrow. Well, it started, a week ago, but full slate starting tomorrow. So got some plays up already for that. WNBA is still rolling. MLB, Canadian football, college football starts in 2 weeks? Lots of good stuff coming up. So ready to get busy.
All right, let's do it. So follow Tim Earle at Bets Earle. Check out his show. He's on every day with Sean Higgs for Midday Money, but also he does Game Time Decision Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And subscribe to the Earle Sports Bets channel because they've got their whole own spiel of free picks and free content that they give to you also. So lots of free stuff going around, and it's a great time of the year to get your hands on some free stuff. And if you want to save some money while you're buying premium plays, new promo code. It's NFL. All right. NFL is going to save 20% off whatever you buy at the picksandparlays.net site. So you can get Higgs plays, you can get Tim's plays, smush them together into your shopping cart. And then at checkout, use NFL as your promo code and save 20%. I know. It's brilliant. All right. So let's recap. Rangers Astros is an 8. Higgs goes under, Tim goes over. Cardinals Rockies is a 12, and they're both going over the number on that one. Pirates Diamondbacks is an 8. They're both taking that one under. Orioles Red Sox 9.5. They're both going over. And then for the Field of Dreams game, 9 is the number. Remember, this started at a 7.5. It's already up to a 9. We're taping this video on a Wednesday. Taking it over. These were the squad bets. What they all agreed on, the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Orioles, and the Cubs. That is your consensus play. Those tend to be the money makers. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And like I always say, may the best capper win.
See ya.